With the playoffs all but out of the picture for the Chicago Bears this season, what should be their focus now? Because last time I checked, we still have games left to play. I know we all want to move to next year, but we still got to finish this year out. So let's talk about what I believe the Bears should focus on for the rest of the season. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears season-long Bears coverage on the channel. You don't want to miss out. Keep it locked here. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Let's get into it. All right, so I got a couple of things here, 4 or 5 things I want to talk about that the Bears should focus on. So let's start right away with number 1, which is developing chemistry between Justin Fields and Chase Claypool. Folks, Darnell Mooney's out for the year. Chase Claypool, whether the Bears like it or not, or whether Claypool likes it or not, but I can't imagine him not liking it, he is now the surefire wide receiver 1. It's not close. Don't give me Byron Pringle, Equinemius St. Brown, Dante Pettis, any of these guys. Chase Claypool's the wide receiver 1. And so, the rest of the season, with the games that the Bears have left, they need to use these remaining 4, 5, 6 games to go ahead and develop that chemistry between Justin Fields and Chase Claypool. Now, you might be thinking, Faiz, are we going to see Justin Fields the rest of this season? Yeah, we will. I believe so. They're not shutting down Justin Fields. The injury just is not that bad that they have to shut him down. At worst, he comes back after the bye week. But yeah, I think Justin Fields plays. And so, if that is the case, you want to use this time to get some valuable reps between Fields and Claypool. Look, I don't care if Fields tries to force him the football. Whatever it takes to get on the same page so that next year comes around and we have that chemistry between these two guys, it's going to be key here, because I got to tell you, I've said this before, I'll say it again, Chase Claypool is going to be here for a while. All right? You don't trade a second-round pick for a guy who's going to be here in the short term. So you want to develop that chemistry, and what better time now with no Mooney in the picture, right? You literally have Chase Claypool thrust into this role, so I'm really excited to see what he can do here. Fields to Claypool, I need to see those deep shots down the left and right sideline. I want to see a bunch of that. I think Chase Claypool is going to do some big things here in Chicago. So that's number 1. All right, let's move on to number 2. Let's get Velus Jones Jr. some reps. All right, I'm tired of this. We invested draft capital in Velus Jones Jr. He was literally the only receiver we drafted this year, I believe. And so Velus has been very hit or miss. He's been more miss than hit, all right? And I feel like we've used Velus Jones Jr. on special teams that really didn't work out earlier on. Now, he did rebound after a while, but for the most part, I want to see this guy on offense. I want to see him used in a variety of ways. And at this point, let's force feed him into the lineup so he can get the valuable reps. Again, the season's over. All right, win or lose these games, doesn't matter. Let's get Velus some reps. Put him out wide. Put him on the, end arounds, put him on gadget plays, whatever you need to do. Luke Getsy needs to get Velus Jones Jr. in the game plan, right? And that could potentially be another weapon for Justin Fields. Think about it like this. Fields gets chemistry with Chase Claypool. You get Darnell Mooney back next year. And if Velus turns into anything solid or significant, you have your 3 starting receivers potentially for next year. So I need Velus Jones Jr. to get some reps. Absolutely. I want to see him on offense every single game for the remainder of the season. That needs to happen. All right, let's move on to number 3. Getting more reps for all of the other rookies and the young guys. Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, that's going to be a focus, right? They've had solid seasons. Certainly Brisker's looked great. Let's get them more reps. Let's get all of the young guys more reps. I want the veterans to move out the way, and I want to get the young guys everywhere on the Bears to get more reps. And this leads into point number 4, which is the offensive line, right? Who are we keeping and who are we not for next year on the offensive line, right? We've got Tevin Jenkins, and I'm specifically talking about the younger guys. Tevin Jenkins, Larry Borums, I know he's hurt. Can we see Alex Leatherwood? Can we see what he's, can potentially do? Potentially maybe you start him if he's healthy and good to go. This is the time to experiment. This is the time to just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. All right, this isn't the time to get cute and strategize and be able to, pinpoint and try to win every single game. No, this is the time that you just say, hey, look, we got to go for it on 4th down, even at the 40-yard line, because what do you got to lose type of thing. I'm not saying play dumb, but what I'm trying to tell you is the season is effectively over. You basically are playing the rest of these games to see what you have for next year, right? Because we know the regime is staying here. Eberflus is going to be the coach, and Brian Poles is going to be the GM. Luke Getsy is going to be the offensive play caller. Like, none of those guys are losing their jobs. Nobody's playing for their job in terms of the coaching staff or the GM. So they need to play these guys for next year. Who's staying? Who are we keeping? So that should be the focus, all right? So those are the 4 main things here. Again, Fields to Claypool chemistry, need to develop that. Get Velus Jones Jr. more reps. Get the guys on the defense with Kyler Gord, Jaquan Brisker, your top 2 picks more reps. Offensive line, figure out who's staying. Alex Leatherwood, let's get him some playing time. And yeah, man, that's pretty much, what I feel like should be the focus. Let me know what you guys think. Anything I missed that you guys think we should focus on as well. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks.